Alright you guys, so it is time finally for another Shop My Stash video, and this time I decided again not to do the intro because these are so long and I don't think I need them at this point. I think you guys know how this works. So I am going to start over here with my palettes again. We'll go through these and put back what I don't need, and then we'll start pulling product. I do also want to mention, you guys will notice this, I'm sure my camera is going to be a little shakier than normal. I just broke my tripod, so I figured this style of video I can still film until my new tripod gets here, but yeah, sorry if it's a little shakier than normal. But let's go ahead and start looking at these products. I'm going to pull everything out and then we'll go through them. Okay, we're going to start in this larger compartment. So I am going to go ahead and put this Coastal Scents palette back in here. This is my 10 color blush palette. It's part of my Use It or Lose It, so I'm going to keep that in there. I also had this e.l.f. highlighting palette. This is the 4-pan palette. I only have one free hand, so we'll see if I can do this. So this is what it looks like inside. This was in there for 2 rotations and it did get a lot of use, so I am going to go ahead and put that back for now. And then I also had this Tarte blush palette in here, which I did use quite a bit. This was last year's holiday, so I'm going to go ahead and put that back. I also got a ton of use out of the peach palette from Too Faced. I love this palette, but I do need to put that back because I have some new palettes I need to pull. And then also this Naked 3 palette I used quite a few times, so that can go back as well. I also had the Urban Decay Gwen Stefani palette in here. That got a lot of use. I did have this stuff in here for so long. I feel like I used most of it. Okay, and then next up I had the Park Avenue Princess palette from Tarte. This has the face products in there. I did not get a chance to use this very much, so I am going to actually keep that in there. And then I also had my Z palette with my MAC eyeshadows in here, and that I used several times. I will put that back. I'm also going to put back this Glam Bronzer from L'Oreal. That got a lot of use. And then I'm going to put back this Cargo eyeshadow palette, so I did keep this in there for a couple rotations, I believe. I don't love this palette, but there are a couple shades in this palette that I've been using quite often. So I do actually like this shade and this shade for blending. They work really nicely for blending out other colors, but it's not my favorite palette, but I'm going to put that back. Then I have these smaller palettes that were in this front compartment. This Lorac little palette here from the Sweet Temptations. I did end up using this several times, so I'll put that back. I did not use the Sleek one. I kind of forgot about it. I honestly just had so many options, so that I'll keep. The Buxom one got used several times. These shadows, oh, you guys, these shadows are incredibly amazing. Now, I didn't use everything in here. I kind of wanted to use them all, but I didn't get a chance to use these two here in the center, and I used everything else, but I feel like I'm ready to put it back, though, because I have some new stuff I need to pull out. And then I did use this one, this little Makeup Forever 3-pan palette, but I did not use the Sepia palette. I did a couple times. I'll keep it in here though. We'll get some more use out of that. Okay, so that's it for this side. For foundations, I just had 3. I had this Nearly Naked foundation from Revlon. This is actually like a summer shade for me. I'm going to put this back now. It just doesn't match me anymore. Not right now. And then I had this Lancome one, which I've been using non-stop. I'm obsessed with this foundation. It's gorgeous. So I am actually going to go ahead and put it away though because I used it a ton. And same thing with this Urban Decay foundation. I used this a ton. I love it. So I'll put that back. Okay, let's do concealers. Okay, so these are the concealers I had right now. This is a Use It or Lose It, so that needs to stay in there. I'm ready to put back all 3 of these. I used them all a lot, and I'm going to put those back and pull some new options this time. For face primers, I used up some of my mini primers that I was planning to use up, which is exciting. I'm going to keep this Hangover RX primer in here because I love it, and it doesn't have a lot of use left in there, so I might as well just get it out. Same thing with this NARS one. It's a great primer, but I might as well just use it up. It's a little baby size. I did actually get a chance to try this Smashbox one on a day that I felt like I was pretty red, but I'm going to put that back. I don't use green primers very often because I don't get a ton of redness. Another Use It or Lose It. I'm going to put both of these products back. I use them each quite a bit, or not quite a bit, but I did use them both. This I'm going to keep in here. I love this stuff and I can't put it back because I just use it constantly. Okay, and then for powders, I had my Kat Von D setting powder. I've been using this nonstop. I enjoyed it a lot, but I am going to go ahead and put that back for a little bit. This Smashbox one, I'm just not really loving this, so I'm going to put that back for a while. Oh, okay, so this Sephora cushion foundation is awful. I thought it would be good because I heard so many people loved it, but it was horrible. So I'm actually going to declutter this, so that is gonna go away. Up front here, let's just go in order this time. This is a bronzer from the Sephora collection. I really like that, but I used it a lot, so I'm gonna put that back. I'm also ready to put back the Sephora Bright Set powder. I've had this in here like 3 rotations, and I've been using it a lot, but I want to give it a break for a while. So this Sephora collection powder is pretty good. I talked about it in my Sephora video. It's not my favorite powder, but it's a good powder. But I'm going to put that back for a little bit. I do not recommend using this with a full coverage foundation though. It doesn't like full coverage foundations. It's just too much. It gets cakey with this. So this I ended up using whenever I used that Revlon foundation. So it was like a more lightweight foundation, and then I would use this and that would build up my coverage. But it's a nice powder. And then next to that I had my Clinique Cheek Pop in Nude Pop. I've been using this constantly. I love this so much. It's so pretty. Like, I don't want to put it back. It's like the perfect shade. It's so beautiful. I think I'm going to keep it in there. This actually I've been enjoying. This is the Bobbi Brown Nude Finish Illuminating Powder. This is really beautiful. I've been using this quite a bit. It does add a little glow, but it's nice. So that's what it looks like inside. I'm going to go ahead and put it back for a little bit though, because I did get a lot of use. And then I have my Candlelight Glow from Too Faced. I've been using this a ton, so that can go back. This Kat Von D blush I used several times as well, so I will put that back. This Ofra highlighter is gorgeous. I love this, but I used that several times. Also used this Smooth Skin bronzer a lot, so I'm going to put that back. And then this Too Faced bronzer, I didn't actually get to use this as much as I wanted to. I just had a lot of options. So this is actually going to stay in here because I didn't get enough time to actually use that. And then same thing with Narsin. I actually forgot this was even in here. I had so many blush options, so I want to keep these. Just this little corner here is going to stay. Oh my gosh, look at that pile over there. Holy smokes. Wow, there's a lot of stuff in there this time. Okay, let's go up front first because it looks less intimidating. Oh, this is a little sample. I'm going to move that over there, but this is the RC May powder. I need to try that. So these are both use it or lose it. I'm going to put this back now. I used that quite a few times. This is a Pixie under eye brightener. I can put that back. I actually used this Medusa's eyeshadow several times, as well as this, what's the name of this shade? I think this is Barely Branded. Yeah, I'm going to put those back. And then over here I have my ColourPop highlighters that I got. These are highlighters, right? Yeah. This one I was using as an eyeshadow because it's pretty dark for a highlighter. And then I've been using this one and I like them both. So I'll put those back. Okay, Kat Von D. I used this color a couple times. I'm going to put that back. This is a use it or lose it. I'm ready to put this back. I haven't been using it that much, so I just need to put that away. And over here, these are also use it or lose it. I kind of moved all this back in here because we're getting down to it and I just need to use it up. This NYX shadow I used a lot for blending stuff out. I did use this NARS Duo shadow a few times, so I can put that back. And I did not use these 2 shadows, so those are going to stay in there. Okay, so for mascaras, I ended up pulling this in because I was really unhappy with the ones that I had in here. So I actually haven't used it yet. I just put that in there this morning, but I am going to keep that in there. But these are all from Gratis. You can see all my Gratis stickers. I don't like any of these mascaras, like at all. I feel like they're awful. I don't like this Makeup Forever one. It makes my lashes clumpy, but not full. So I don't mind a little clumpiness if I can get full lashes, like the Too Faced Better Than Sex will make my lashes a little clumpy but full. This one I feel like I have sparse, clumpy lashes. It's awful. I hate it. So I'm going to get rid of that. This Sephora collection one, it's actually okay, but I do end up feeling like at the end of the day I get flakes underneath my eye, like it flakes off throughout the day. And then this one, recently I've just not been liking it as much, the Hypnose Drama. It was okay in the beginning, but I feel like what I'm going to do is I'm going to get rid of this excessive lash just altogether because I don't like it. I'll have to toss that, and I'll probably keep these and just see if I can make them work. Ugh, I just don't know, but I pulled in this one because I need a good mascara that I can trust. Okay, so next up we're in this little section. I have my Brow Wiz, of which of course I need to keep in here. I pulled in this angled liner brush from that Tartiste liner just to use with my clay liner that I have up here from my Use It or Lose It. So I'm going to keep that in there too. I also have this eye booster one from Physicians Formula I'm keeping in here because I love. I'm going to go ahead and put back this NARS one for a while. I'm going to keep in this. This is my Use It or Lose It pencil. What else? Oh, you are a lip product. Those are overflowing back here. More lip products. Okay, this also stays in here. This is the Beauty Genius from Anastasia. The rest of this I'm just going to put back. I'm going to keep these and put the rest back. Now we're going to move back to lip products. And again, just like the last time, I want to speed through these. So I'm going to pull out anything I used at all will be pulled out. Everything else will stay. Speed round. Okay, both of these ColourPop lipsticks I used, so those can go back. I also used this Sephora Collection balm, tinted balm thing, so that can go back. I did use this Kate... this Kate matte lipstick as well, so I can put that back. I did also use this Lancome Juicy Shaker, so I'm going to put that back as well. I also got a chance to use both of these Sephora Collection glosses, so those can both go back. Let's see here. I did also use this Buxom lipstick in Sinful Cinnamon and this Rimmel the One lipstick. Both of those were used. I did also get a chance to try or to use this Marc Jacobs this time around. That's going to go back as well. Did I use this? Yes, I did. This is Light It Up from Victoria's Secret. I did use that as well. On this, I did not use these, so those are going to stay. On this side, I have, this is a Use It or Lose It, so I do actually need to keep that in there. This Lip Injection lip gloss I did use. Another Use It or Lose It. This I used several times. This is the Color Bomb from Too Faced. I love those. They're lip plumping ones. I also used this MAC lipstick in Have Your Cake, so that can go back. This is another Use It or Lose It. I did use this ColourPop liquid lip, so that can go back. As well as Viper did not get a chance to be used, so that will stay. Okay, I did use this Manna Qatar lip gloss, so that can go back. I also used this other ColourPop lippy stick. I'm going to put that back. I did get a chance to use this here. This is the Victoria's Secret Brilliant Shimmer Lip Gloss. I hated this. It was so sticky and so awful. That I'm going to get rid of. I did get a chance to use this Tarina Tarantino lipstick. I'm going to put that back. I did not use that. I did not use that still. And I did use this NYX High Voltage lipstick. So let's talk about this guy here. This has been in here for probably 4 rotations. And I have not used it. This is Shocking Pink. I used to love this lipstick, but it is such a bright fluorescent pink. And I just don't wear this color anymore. So I'm actually going to get rid of that. And I definitely wouldn't wear it in this season. This is something I'd wear in the middle of summer maybe, back in the day, but not so much anymore. So I'm going to go ahead and just get rid of this because it's been in here forever. Okay, so we are ready to do some shopping now. Okay, you guys, so I'm moving into this drawer first. This is my new makeup drawer. So I do have a bunch of new products in here that I did not get a chance to haul for you guys. I actually hauled them on my Snapchat. So if you're interested in following me there, I will have a link below. I just didn't have enough time to film it on the channel. So this is the Kat Von D Metal Matte Palette. I'm going to be pulling that in. I'm also going to be pulling in the Lorac Makeup Pro 3 palette. I also have the new, or it's not new, it's the NARS translucent powder that I wanted to pull in, and then the NARS primer as well. This is the Pro Prime. So those I'm going to be grabbing. I'm also going to be pulling in the Becca Shimmering Skin Perfector in Rose Quartz. This is a beautiful shade, so that is going to be pulled in as well. So I have this palette that I got in that box the other day. I did do a haul on that for you. This is the Nude Collection from Pure Cosmetics. So I'm going to pull that in and see if I like it or not. Alright, and then I have all these lip products that I didn't get a chance to pull from the last time around. So I am going to grab a bunch of these. I'll grab this here. This is a, what is this? This is a Laura Mercier lipstick. I'm going to pull that in. Also going to pull this other Urban Decay lipstick, number 714. I'm going to grab both of these Manna Qatar. These are called the Lip Locked Priming Gloss
stains. I want to try the formula on these, so I'm going to pull both of those in. Also going to pull in this lipstick, Queen lipstick. Also going to pull in this Bare Minerals Marvelous Moxie Buttercream Gloss. I'm going to grab that. Let's see what else. I do want to pull in 2 more of these ColourPop Ultra Satin Lips. I will grab the shade, this is called Cheap Thrills, and the other one is Times Square, so I will grab both of those. Okay, and then also from this drawer, I did want to pull 2 more of these lippy sticks, and not that one. Let's grab this one here, which is called Button, and then we'll also grab Poison, which is a matte. We'll grab both of those. Okay, and then also from this drawer, I found this lip pencil and eye pencil. I cannot remember where this came from. It must have come in the FabFitFun box. I just don't remember it. It's called the Color Issy, and it's just a black eye pencil. I have no idea where it came from, so I'm gonna pull that in and try it. And then I also have this Lancome primer that's been in here for a while. This was like a 100-point perk that I really want to try, so I will pull that in. Also do need to pull in this Pure, what is this? The Cameo Contour Stick. It's like a foundation stick meant for contouring, so you get a light side and a deeper side. So that I will be pulling in as well. Hi, Kitty. My cats always come see what I'm doing when I'm filming. And then also I need to pull in this ColourPop. This is brand new. I just got this from my Octoly store. It is their new highlighter in the shade Over the Moon. They just released this in a couple other shades. I do want to swatch this for you guys because it's really pretty. So here's a swatch. It's very sheer, but can you guys see that? Like how it catches the light. It's very reflective. It's so beautiful. I cannot wait to play with this. I think this will be beautiful for the holidays. You could even use it on your eye just to add a little bit of, you know, just a fun twist to an eye look. I just think it's gorgeous. So, by the way, I did haul that also on my Snapchat. So that's the kind of stuff you can see on my Snapchat if you're interested. I think that's all I'm going to pull from this drawer for this time around. It's pretty cleared out now, so I feel pretty good about, this goes in my hair drawer, about how, you know, let's pull one more thing. Let's just grab one more thing. I'll grab this Tarte lipstick and then we're good for here. All right, so we're gonna move into the next drawer. This is my highlighter and bronzer drawer. I just went through my highlighter, so I feel like this is a little bit less full, which is kind of nice. So I do wanna pull a few things. I do need a couple bronzers. I think I'm gonna actually pull out the Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer. This is one of my all-time favorite bronzers, so I'm gonna pull that guy for this time. I also actually wanna pull out my Hoola bronzer from Benefit, another one of my all-time favorites, and that should, you know what, actually one more. I want this one because this one's a really nice subtle bronzer from Laura Mercier, so I'm going to pull that out. It's like a baked bronzer. For highlighters, I do want to pull out this Josie Maran one. When I was doing my declutter, I was like, oh, I haven't used that in a while. I love this. It's a mini size one that I got as a point perk, but it's so pretty. It's just like a very subtle highlight, so I will pull that. Let's see, what else do I want to grab? I think I'm going to grab my NARS Albatross for this time as well. And I do need to try this. I haven't used this in a while. This is the OCC highlighter in Pleasure Model. It's so beautiful, so I'm going to pull that in. You know what I have not used recently is this. This is the Becca Blushed Copper highlight. I haven't used this recently. I do use it more as a blush, but I am going to pull it in and use it this time around. Right now we're moving up to my blush drawer, and I definitely need to pull a few things from here. I do still have my Use It or Lose It blush palette, and I did keep something else. What did I keep? Oh, that little Tarte one that has one blush in there. So I think I have a few blushes that I kept. So I don't need to pull too much from here, but I do want to grab a few things. I think what I'll do is I really want to grab one of these Milani Rose blushes. I love these. I'm going to grab the one that is Romantic Rose. I love that shade. And then I also really want to pull out this MAC one. This is in the shade Hypness. It's kind of more of a summer shade, but I really love it. So I'm going to pull that in. And let's just do one more. We'll go with this one. This is my all-time favorite blush, which is Rockateur from Benefit. I'm going to pull that in as well. That should be good for this drawer. Okay, so now we are in my palette drawer, and I do actually have some new things that I put away in here that were just too big. I already pulled a few palettes in that bottom drawer, but this is also new. I did haul this for you guys in that deal alert video, which I'll link above in case you missed it. This is the Meet Matte Nude palette. I'm going to pull that in. I did also do a review on this, but I haven't had much time to use it. I just tried it out for a few days so that I could review it for you. This is the Urban Decay Naked Ultimate Basics palette, so I want to pull that in and play with it as well. And then the last new thing in here, this is the Urban Decay Electric Palette. I picked this up because it went on clearance at work. So there's some really fun colors in here. I think this would be really fun to play with to create some really cool looks. So I do want to pull that in, see if I can come up with some fun looks with that. Okay, so that is going to be everything from this drawer. Okay, so now we are in my small palette drawer. I did already pull a lot of palettes because I had so many new things to pull. So I think I'm only going to pull one thing from here. Let me just see what I feel like I haven't used in a while. Okay, yeah, I haven't used this in a while. This is the Stila little palette that came with that face palette that I had in my face drawer, so I will pull that in. All right, now we're moving into my single eyeshadow drawer. I do want to pull a couple things. I did already keep some stuff in there, so let's go ahead and pull out this Benefit single eyeshadow. It's kind of a grayish color. Pull out this. This is a Starlooks cream eyeshadow. I need to use this before it goes bad. It's in the shade Warp. It's a really nice for a base. It's kind of a yellowy color. All right, so now we're gonna move into my mascara and liner drawer. I did pull in that one mascara already just because I was like so over the mascaras I've been trying to make work. I think I will pull in a second option though. This is something I bought a while ago and I just need to try. This is the Too Faced Lash Injection. It's like a mini size, so I'll pull that in to try that out. And then I want to pull two things from here for my liners. Pull in this MAC liner. This is in Water Willow. I don't know if I've tried this in a while, so I'm going to pull that in. I don't even remember if I like it or not. And I do also want to pull in my Waterline Pencil in Legend from Urban Decay. Okay, I'm moving into my lip products. Now, I really need to do a declutter in here, you guys. This is my next section that I'm going to declutter, but I need a better system because this is not working. I can't tell what I have in here. Everything is just kind of jumbled in, and even though it's contained somewhat, I don't feel like I can see what I have, and that drives me nuts. I did pull a lot of lip products already because I had so many new products, and then I do have a lot that I kept in there, so I only want to pull, let's pull just one from each category. So I'll pull one of my high-end lip products. Let's see, let's do this one. This is Bite Molasses. It's a deep brown color. Pull that in. For drugstore back here, I want to just randomly grab something, I feel like. So yeah, let's do this NYX matte lipstick. This is in the shade Whipped Caviar. That is kind of like an orangey brown. Okay, now we're moving to the top drawer. I will grab one of the mini lip glosses. Let's get this one. I love the formula on these. This one is the L'Oreal number 103. It's like a really pretty lip gloss. Let's grab one of these minis for the liquid lipsticks. I think I'll just grab this one because I love this shade. This is called Caramello from Stila. Grab that. I do also want to grab a couple of these Sephora ones because I love these. I'm going to grab number 13. I talked about these in my Sephora video. I also talked about these in my Ride or Die video. I love the formula on these. And then I'm going to grab number 14 too, which is a nice deep berry color. So grab those two. I do want to pull one thing from back here. I'm going to grab this NYX liquid suede lipstick, and I will just grab one lip pencil. This Bella Pierre one I really love. I'm going to pull that. It's a really nice nude, so that'll go with a lot of those lipsticks that I pulled. Okay, so now we are looking at the palettes that I have stored on top of my Alex 9 drawer. I'm not going to pull anything from up here this time because I did pull so many palettes already, so we're good here. Now we're moving over to the lip products I have stored over here. So let's pull out this bottom drawer here. These are all glosses, so I do want to pull out this back here. This is the Show Off from Rimmel. It's like a lip lacquer and it's in a nude shade. I want to try this again. I can't remember if I enjoyed those or not. And since I'm going to be doing a declutter soon, I need to remember if I liked them. I'm also going to pull out one of these Sephora stains. They're like an oil stain. I think I'll grab the lighter shade there. And then, what are you? Ooh. This is a lip plumper from Victoria's Secret. I don't know if I've ever tried this one. Last time I grabbed that gloss, which I'm decluttering, I think I thought it was this thing. So I need to try that because I've never tried that. I don't have a ton of gloss in here. I feel like that's probably good from this drawer. So we'll move up here. Okay, and then up here I have a lot of product. Let me just grab one of these here. I'm gonna grab a deeper berry shade. This is the Burt's Bees lipsticks. I'm gonna grab shade number 530, and I think that's gonna be good for this drawer. That's plenty of lip. Okay, so now we are in my foundation drawer. I do wanna pull a few things from here. I definitely wanna pull out my Estee Lauder Double Wear Foundation. I love this and I haven't used this in some time, so that is going to be pulled out. I do also want a lighter option, so I'm gonna grab this Dr. Jart BB Premium BB Balm. I really love that. I'm gonna grab that as well. Did I keep anything else in here? No. One more option for foundation. Let's grab this Becca one. I feel like I'm going to be using this up soon, so I'd like to pull that in and just see if I can get it out. Concealers, I'm going to pull out my favorite one, which is this Maybelline Master Conceal. I love this. I'll grab that, and then I'm also going to pull out, let's do this Maybelline one. I feel like that one I can get out of here soon. I'm starting to see a lot of it thinning out, so we'll grab those two. Okay, so down here I have all of my facial primers. I'm only going to grab two things this time. I want to pull the Stila One Step Correct primer. I love that one. It's really nice. And then I'm also going to pull out this NYX Angel Veil. This is a really nice drugstore primer as well. For face powders, I do need to pull some things in this time. I'm going to pull in this miniature size of the Laura Mercier translucent powder. I do really like that for under eye setting. I do also want to pull in my MAC Mineralized Skin Finish. This is my holy grail powder and I've been missing it, so I'm going to pull that in. And the last thing I'm going to pull in from this drawer is going to be this Pure Cosmetics 4-in-1 powder. This is actually really nice as well. And that's going to do it. Hey, you guys, just wanted to show you, these are the 3 products that I ended up purging this time around. And then I have my drawers all set up. I have my smaller palettes in here. This palette is pretty huge, so it's barely fits in here. So it's going to be kind of difficult. I'll have to move that every time I pull something out. I've got the rest of my products over here on this side. Once again, I don't feel like it's too full, although the lip products and powder products this time are kind of my larger categories, but everything else is kind of thinned out a little bit, which is nice. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed watching my Shop My Stash this time around. Sorry again for the shaky camera. Hopefully I'll get my new tripod very soon, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye, you guys.